Alright, ladies and gents. Oh, hold on 1 second. 1 second here. I gotta switch over the audio because I forgot to do that. There we go. Alright, now we're good to go. Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of my series of Come Hang Out live streams. Hey, hopefully you guys are having a good day today. Welcome everybody back again to another episode. Today we have episode number 149, Stream of the Munce. I guess we're all Munces now, so just take the first letter of your first name and make it an M, except if your name already starts with an M, I'm not sure what you're supposed to do in that situation. I haven't gone to Munce school. But thanks a lot for tuning in, everybody. Hopefully you had a good weekend. Happy Monday all around. Let's go over our streaming schedule really quick before we get started here. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Time, and as always, I will provide you guys with daily updates. If there's ever a day where I cannot stream for whatever reason, I will let you guys know via my community tab as per usual. And in today's stream, what we got going on is just a casual stream. Yeah, I got nothing planned for you guys today. Just a casual stream. Just kind of hanging out, talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. Wednesday, we're going to be doing another one of those tournament bracket things. And on Friday, as usual, we're going to be doing Ninjago trivia. So Kahoot trivia, that is on Fridays, for those wondering. And yeah, I did see in the chat prior to stream starting some issues with spoilers. I did lift the spoiler ban last week. So if you guys have not seen the first 12 episodes of Ninjago Crystallized just yet, I'd recommend maybe clicking off the stream or not looking at the chat. Because like I said, I did lift the spoiler ban last week. So we are able to talk about spoilers now. For those that are curious about spoilers, yes, we can indeed talk about Crystallized spoilers. First 12 episodes have been out for quite some time. Also, in terms of the drink today, we have ourselves, what is this, Diet Dr. Pepper? Getting sick of drinking this, but hey, I do need the caffeine, so excuse me 1 second. There we go. But hey, how was your guys' weekend, eh? It's Monday, right? How was your guys' weekend? Feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a while. It's because it's been a couple of days, eh? What'd you guys do this weekend? What was the tea? How was your guys' weekend? Mine was okay. Lots of homework, lots of stuff. How's Lego Optimus Prime? Ooh, yeah, I did talk about getting that too. Yeah, Lego Optimus Prime came on Saturday for me, and I have him right here. I'm holding him in my hands. You guys can't see it, but he's in truck mode right now. And he is pretty cool. I like him quite a bit. Only a couple of issues with this guy that I have, that I could even point out as being issues per se. I will be reviewing this. I'll probably be doing a review maybe Wednesday or Thursday. That's the plan for this week, is to get this review up at some point, probably Wednesday or Thursday. But yes, as a Transformers fan and a Lego fan, I am very happy with Lego Optimus Prime. I think he's very cool. And he actually came a little bit sooner than what I thought he was going to show up. I thought he was going to show up a little bit later. Nope, showed up on Saturday, so I was able to build him, and he is pretty cool. I like him quite a bit. But yeah, how was your guys' weekend? Let's see. You were sick. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, I was kind of sick too this past weekend. Kind of felt a little bit ill in my stomach. Not sure what that's all about. Just found out you have motion sickness. Yeah, motion sickness. I have motion sickness too, but only for boats for some reason. Like when I'm on a boat, I get sick. I can stay in a car just fine, but boats for me, I don't know if you'd call that motion sickness or seasickness or whatever, but boats for me are not a good thing. I will definitely not be going on any boats. Allergies killed you. Yeah, allergy season, eh? Allergy season is here, and it's not great. I myself have some allergies. Thankfully, they're not too terrible, but I understand the pain. I understand. Watch the Fortnite live event during the weekend. Hey, there you go. I haven't played Fortnite, nor did I know about this live event. Very strange. Yeah, Fortnite's not really my thing, for those that don't know. Do I watch the Owl House? I do not watch the Owl House. Owl House is not something that I've seen, though you guys have told me to watch it, so I'll probably check it out at some point. Someday there. Went on a DC trip, but also spent all your money on other Lego sets, so can't buy Prime until later. I gotcha. Hopefully that DC trip went well. I've never been to DC, but it does sound like a lot of fun. I kind of want to go at some point throughout my existence, that's for sure. Everyone protect Tanner. He dies in Crystallized. I mean, if I would be in Crystallized, I'd probably die. Yeah, I'd probably request to get killed off. That'd be fun, right? Hey, have the Crystal King kill me, please. That'd be nice. I mean, they have other YouTubers in there, right? Like other Ninjago community members in Crystallized. So I don't know. Maybe I'll show up at some point in the background and I'll get killed. That'd be funny. If anyone from Ninjago is watching, hit me up. Let's make it happen. Let's make it possible. That'd be pretty funny, right? Rebooted background. Sure, we can do rebooted. Sounds good. We can totally switch up the background every now and then if you guys desire. And this is all we're doing today. Just doing a casual stream, just talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. What's new for like Ninjago news? Do we have any new Ninjago news? Not really, eh? We had that weird Japanese commercial, but other than that, I don't think there's been much of anything else going on. Ninjago news has been kind of light as of late, right? Want to know how Harumi is alive? Yeah, I mean, Harumi, last we saw, she got crushed by a giant building. Maybe she survived somehow, and she's been spending the past several years in hiding, healing herself up, and now maybe finally for Crystallized, she's ready to make her grand return. I think that would be pretty fun. I think if they did something like that, I'd be okay with that. Yeah, LegoCon is soon. That's the big rumor right now, that the rest of the Crystallized episodes will be coming out after LegoCon. Fingers crossed for that. It'd be nice to finally get those episodes right. I just hope we get them, you know, at a good pace. I don't want to see all of the episodes all at once. That'd be messed up. Think the Overlord brought her back. That could be too. Maybe she did die and the Overlord revived her somehow. I don't know. Have I seen Ash vs. Evil Dead? I have not, actually. I do want to watch that, though. The entire series is on Netflix, and I want to get around to watching it at some point here. That's on my watch list, because I like the Evil Dead movies. You know, they're pretty cool, especially Evil Dead 2, but I have not seen the series. I do want to watch it at some point, though, because it looks pretty fun. And there you go. Do I know, what is that, Wildies? Is that like a joke? It's like, aha, Wildies, aha, that's so funny. I can see where you're going for that. No, I do not know Wildies, but I will humor you. Please enlighten me in the chat. What is Wildies? I will humor you. There you go. Am I going to watch or go to LegoCon? I'll probably watch it because there's supposed to be a Ninjago announcement. I have a feeling they're going to be announcing the new poster that we already know exists, you know, the Avengers Endgame poster. That's the rumor right now, that was the original announcement for LegoCon. But somebody leaked it early. You know how it goes, right? But no, there's supposed to be some type of other announcement going on there, so I'm looking forward to checking that out for Ninjago stuff. I'm not going to, not gonna set my expectations too high, because chances are it's gonna be nothing, but hey, yes, I will watch it. I'll let you guys know what goes down there, if you guys do not plan on watching it. Did I cry opening Lego Prime? I'm going to be honest with you guys. Building through it, I kind of turned on the Transformers 86 movie in the background, so I was watching that while building this. I'm going to be honest, I did shed a couple of tears, you know? Because this thing has been something that I never thought would exist. Like Lego Optimus Prime combining two of my favorite things ever. It was emotional. It was an emotional experience. The build, I will say, building it did go together pretty straightforward. I was not super impressed with the build, but I was super impressed with the final product. Like the actual transformable Lego Optimus Prime figure that transforms in a very similar fashion to, you know, G1 Optimus Prime. I liked that. That was cool. Even though the build wasn't super, you know, even though the build wasn't super unique, I'll say. The transformation is definitely unique. Yeah, Optimus Prime died. 20 minutes in, they kill Optimus Prime. What a shame. He dies in everything, though. Kind of got used to it at that point, right? Optimus Prime dies in literally everything ever. Except I think there's some series where he's not killed off at some point. But I believe, yeah, through the majority of the Transformers series, he dies in some way, shape, or form, right? At some point. Yeah, I'm not sure if the episodes are actually up yet. Might need to wait a little bit longer. Ordered Zane's Golden Dragon Jet and the Crystal King Temple from UK website, so I'll have it before August 1st. There you go. I have a feeling, yeah, if I looked, I probably could order the sets before August 1st as well. A lot of people have been also using Bricklink to order the sets early. I don't know if I need the sets early, though, you know? I'm kind of okay just waiting. I do have some VIP points on the Lego website that I want to spend on those new sets once they come out. Got a whole bunch of them with Lego Optimus Prime as well, so that'll get me a nice discount on those crystallized sets when they eventually do come out. Season 4 background. Sounds good to me. There you go. Bumblebee never dies. I think he died in Prime, right? Towards the end of the series, he got shot by Megatron, and then he came back to life like 30 seconds later. So, I don't know. I guess you could argue he didn't really die, but I don't know. That's like the only time I can remember Bumblebee dying, per se, right? Otherwise, yeah, they don't really want to kill off Bumblebee. Bumblebee's like their golden boy. Chances are, if they do make more Lego Transformers, they're going to be doing Bumblebee next. And I'm not sure how to feel about that. I would much rather prefer Soundwave. Maybe, if Lego could make that possible, that would be amazing. But knowing them, they're probably going to pump out Bumblebee. Oh boy. Yeah, Megatron dies a lot too. That is true. Remember Justice for Jazz? I do remember Justice for Jazz. Yeah, Jazz got killed in the Michael Bay movie. Rest in peace, Jazz. You will be missed. Jazz is one of my favorite Transformers too. Thoughts on live-action Transformers? I mean, the live-action movies have kind of been hit or miss for me. I think half of them are decent, half of them are pretty bad. The best ones for me are obviously the first one, Dark of the Moon's okay, and the Bumblebee movie is probably the best one that we have so far in terms of like live action Transformers films. But 2, 4, 5, yeah, not great. Not good. No thank you. Why can't a Ninjago character stay dead for a good minute, you know? Yeah, I mean, with Harumi coming back too, there is that debate. Does death matter in the Ninjago series? Is there consequences for somebody dying? And I think that's an important discussion to have at some point. I'll probably be doing a video on that at some point here soon. Because even with Nia, right? Nia came back seemingly pretty easily. Came back a little bit too quickly, in my opinion. But I do understand the reason as to why they brought back Nia so quickly. I do understand why they did that. But that's not to say that, you know, they brought her back too quickly. You know what I'm saying? Just kind of depends on your opinion. Do I own Core Bumblebee Shockwave? I do not. It's kind of weird that they did Shockwave as a Core class figure. But I have seen it at my local Target, so I might buy it someday. I don't know. Those Core class figures, they don't really interest me too much, except for like Core class Ravage. I did buy him to go along with my Studio Series Soundwave from the Bumblebee film. I think that was just a requirement, right? As a Soundwave fan, you have to have the minions too. When I went to New York last year, got sick on the boat to the Statue of Liberty. I actually took a boat tour to the Statue of Liberty as well, back when I was a little bit younger, back when I went on my trip to New York with my school band. I don't remember getting sick, though, on that boat. Maybe it was just because the boat was a little bit bigger, you know? I went fishing a couple of times, too, on a like a smaller charter boat, and on those things, unless I'm on deck, I do get sick. Like, if I go below deck, and if I, you know, just stay inside the cabin or whatever, yeah, that's gonna get me sick. So I have to be on deck, or the boat has to be pretty big for my mind to function, for me not to get sick, I guess you could say. But yeah, the Statue of Liberty is pretty sweet, though. If you guys have seen it, it's pretty cool. It's pretty nice. Cole came back from the dead, technically. I guess you could say that with his ghostly form or whatever. Some people would argue that Cole turning back into a human was a little bit, you know, lack of consequence. But then again, he does have his scar, but that's not so much a consequence. You know what I'm saying? It's more like a perk, as opposed to, oh, now I have a consequence of my actions. I will say, with Zane coming back, he stayed in his titanium form, unless you count his cloak, so that's nice. Nia now doesn't have her powers, but if they give Nia her powers back, I'm not sure how people are going to react to that. I'm not sure if that's going to go over well with a lot of people. Oh my goodness. Does RC die in any Transformers? I think she gets killed in Transformers 2, right? Revenge of the Fallen. The RCs die because there's 3 of them for some reason. I don't know. I'm pretty sure a couple of them die there, but I couldn't tell you for sure, because half the time when you're watching Michael Bay Transformers, it's hard to tell what's going on. Everything's happening so quickly. Remember Hutchins? Yeah, Hutchins. Taken from us too soon, man. I miss Hutchins. He was a good character for like the 2 minutes we saw him on screen. Fortnite got good after they removed building. They also do a really good job with events because of how much player event interactions there are. Also, a Darth Vader skin just got added. There you go. Yeah, Fortnite sounds awesome in terms of like playing as your favorite character. I don't know. I've never tried Fortnite, never played Fortnite. I am not a Fortnite person per se. Hands of Time. Sure, we can do Hands of Time images. Season 7, right? Thoughts on Lego price changes? I did a video on that last week. Long story short, I'm not super thrilled about that, but I can understand why Lego is increasing prices. You know, in the world that we live in, where things are super expensive, I can understand why they would increase prices. Doesn't mean I'm happy about it, though. I most certainly am not. If you're going to buy Lego sets, buy them sooner than later, so you can get the better price. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me while I take a sip of my beverage over here to keep things alive. There we go. Keep me moving. keep me motivated. What's my opinion on the character of Sally? I like Sally. She's an okay character. I don't mind her. I think a lot of people don't like her for kind of stupid reasons, if I'm being honest, i.e. the sticker on her van. But no, I like Sally. She's okay. I like her voice. A very beautiful singing voice. Character-wise, I think she's totally fine. Definitely one of the better one-off characters that Ninjago has done. I'm hoping she'll come back at some point towards the end of the season, maybe to assist the ninja in taking down the Crystal King, along with a whole bunch of other Ninjago side characters. Sort of like Avengers Endgame, you know, that Endgame final battle where it's like literally everybody there. Ninjago should do that with the ninja and every single side character, every single ally. Can we do a general non-Ninjago related poll? Ooh, like a super general, like real life poll? I don't think we've done one of those for a very long time. I know we used to do like the pineapple on pizza argument or whatever, like those polls, but we should totally do something else like that. Yeah, that's a good idea. What do you guys have for poll ideas, but like in a general sense, you know? Like real life stuff? I guess you could say. Not really sure how to describe it, but yeah, if you guys want to do a non-Ninjago poll, we could totally try that at some point. If you guys want to shoot me some ideas, that'd be nice. Feel free to fill up the chat with ideas if you would so desire. What sticker on the van? On the back of the Sally van, her parents' van or whatever, there's a pride sticker, you know? And people are like, there's a pride sticker. Now I don't like this character. Oh, Ninjago fell off. It's like, dude, it's just a sticker, man. It's like, chill out a little bit. I don't think it's that big a deal. I think it's cool that the sticker's there, but at the same time, I'm not going to freak out about it too, you know? It's like, oh, Ninjago's so full of representation. Oh no, such a negative thing. No, I don't care. I don't care. If you guys want to do representation, it's fine by me. Doesn't matter to me. Stickers do not mean we have to have a fit about Ninjago. What the heck? Alright, let's see. Cats or dogs? Ooh, see, that's a good one. Because some people are cat people, some people are doggo people. Should we do like a best pet type of thing? You know, like dogs, cats. What else do people have as pets? Fishes and birds and rats and ferrets or whatever. Favorite pet poll. I'm kind of into that, like cats or dogs. In fact, why don't we just do that, but let's just do cats versus dogs. Cats versus dog. Which is better? Ooh, snaky snakes? Good idea. Okay. Let's do the better pet. Better pet. What makes a better pet? If I could type to save my life. It's also very humid in my area today. It's really gross and sticky. I don't like it. I don't like humid weather. Humidity can go die. What makes a better pet? All right, so we got doggos. All right, we got doggos. We got kitty cats. We have snaky snakes. Ooh, lizards? Dude, I can roll with a lizard. I can roll with a lizard. Lizard boys. Or, yeah, we'll do snakes. Snakes. All right. Okay, here we go. What makes a better pet? Feel free to take a vote. This is fun, doing a poll that's not Ninjago related for once. What makes a better pet? There you go. We got doggos, kitty cats, snaky snakes, or lizard boys. Feel free to cast your vote. Or if your favorite pet is something that's not on the poll, feel free to let me know in the chat. I saw some people talking about rodents as well. Yeah, like guinea pigs and hamsters and rats and mice. Yeah, pretty cool. I've never owned a guinea pig or any type of rodent in my life, but I do want one at some point. I was never allowed to have one as a child because my mom is deathly afraid of rodents and whatnot, so I was never able to have any for a pet. But since I've been out of my parents' house for like 4 years now, maybe I should totally get a rodent. Thank you, Mike Forever, for subscribing. I appreciate it. Your pet rock is the best. There you go. Perfect. I'd own a snake as a pet too. Snakes, like smaller snakes, I don't mind. Ooh, also like spiders. Don't people have like pet tarantulas or whatever? I don't know if I'd have a pet tarantula, but that's not a bad idea. Interesting idea. Making the new Ninja custom minifigures while watching your stream is peaceful. Hey, awesome. I love that people are making customs of those guys. I kind of want to do that myself too. Unfortunately, I'm not super talented. I can't really paint figures to save my life. But I would love to have minifigures of the new Ninja. That'd be awesome. Like the 5-man team. That sounds amazing. Thank you, King Zaibu, for subscribing. Zaibu? Some people have pet anteaters. I've never seen a pet anteater before. That's awesome. Anteaters are kind of creepy, but at the same time, they're kind of cute. Not really sure how to feel about anteaters per se. Would my roommate approve of a rodent? Yeah, she doesn't mind rodents and rats and whatnot. Every time we go to the hardware store, because for some reason the hardware store around here also sells like small pets. Like you can buy rats, and some of them even have like snakes and lizards or whatever, and turtles even. Some of the hardware stores around here have turtles that you can buy. Not sure why, but yeah, every time we go to the hardware store, we look at the little micey boys, and they're all super cute. They have white ones, they have brown ones, all different kinds of colors. Yeah, pet raccoons are pretty cool. Number one YouTuber just subscribed. Who is the number one YouTuber? It ain't PewDiePie anymore, is it? I'm pretty sure he got surpassed. Did I know that the pet rock was the best-selling pet in the mid-70s? That's really funny. I like that quite a bit. Lucas for subscribing. Thank you very much. Yeah, pet rocks are cool. Pet rocks are fun. And plus, they're free. You know, you can go outside, find a rock, bring it inside, set it up. Call it good. There you go. There's a pet rock. Mr. Beast? Did Mr. Beast pass PewDiePie in terms of subscribers? I mean, Mr. Beast is kind of cool, but... you know, I kind of prefer PewDiePie, to be honest with you there. Don't buy pets from pet stores. We bought a bird from a pet store when I was really young. I had a pet bird, lasted a week, and then it unfortunately died. Rest in peace, my pet bird. You will be missed. He was a zebra finch. Had him for about a week. Ever seen Ninjago before? No, I've never seen Ninjago before. What's Ninjago? Oh, you mean that show on TV with the ninjas? Nah, I haven't seen that show, man. You know what I watched? What's a good alternative to Ninjago? Why am I only thinking of Monkey Kid? I watch Monkey Kid. There you go. That's the superior show right there. No Ninjago, but Monkey Kid. Is it T-Series? Because I know that was the big thing, like, oh, T-Series passed PewDiePie, like years ago, right now, right? It's been a while. But I didn't know if T-Series was still at the top, or if somebody passed them. T-Series is kind of a joke. Let's be real. Moonshadow, thank you for subscribing. That vegan teacher. Thankfully, I have not seen the vegan teacher. Chima's better. True, yeah. Chima, oh man, see, Ninjago should have ended. Then Chima could easily be like the most popular Lego series right now. In an alternate universe, think about that. In some alternate parallel universe, Ninjago ended in 2012 like it was supposed to, 2013, 2012, whatever. And then Chima came in and became a super popular series, lasting until nowadays even. It had a movie in 2017. Chima did. I'm telling you, that's real. Think about that. In some type of parallel universe, Chima is more popular than Ninjago, and is still going, to be frank as well. Ninjago, that Lego show that ended years ago, Twitter. Yeah, every single time Ninjago is mentioned by some like big Twitter account, you always get people in the replies, Ninjago's still going? What the heck? I thought they ended after the robot season. It's like, no, Ninjago's still going, people. And it's been really good since it's been keeping on. They've had some pretty excellent seasons in the newer renditions. Not too shabby. Season 6 pictures. Okay, Skybound. I feel like we do Skybound images every single stream. That's not a bad thing. I know a lot of you guys love Skybound. I like Skybound too. Skybound is a pretty spectacular season in my opinion. Do I think Esphira's minifigure should have tails? Yeah, I'm not a big fan of how the Esphira minifigure uses the ghost tail. Such a weird piece. I get it's supposed to be like lava flowing, you know, but I think they could have easily given her like a normal serpentine tail, because that's what she has in the show, right? She has like a normal tail. I almost said a normal human tail. Yeah, humans have tails. Fun fact. Bet you guys didn't know that. But no, I think the Esphira minifigure should totally use like a normal serpentine tail. I've always found it kind of weird that it uses the ghost tail for no reason. I don't know. What exactly are the realms in Ninjago? Are they planets? What are they? That's a good question, because we know that Ninjago is on a planet, right? It would kind of make sense to me if each of these individual realms are just different planets in this solar system, I guess you could say. You know, so say for example, if you found a way to travel from Chima to Ninjago, could you get on a rocket, leave Ninjago, and travel through space and then land on the Chima planet? Is that how that works? I mean, there's a reason why the Ninjago creators do not want to explore space. Because with the concept of the 16 realms, is each realm a planet? Or is each realm like a different universe? Does each realm have its own solar system? That's a good point. I can see why the Ninjago series doesn't want to dive into that, though. Because eventually it just gets way too confusing, way too big, way too messy. Yeah, very strange. That's a good question. I'd say they're all different planets in the same solar system. That makes sense to me, right? Meaning that you could travel from one planet to another. So, you know, instead of Traveler's Tea, just invest in a rocket, man. A rocket, man. Pocket dimensions. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, ideally, they would all be, like, parallel dimensions. But then again, like, does each realm, you know, have its own solar system, its own universe? I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. Who's winning the pet poll? Doggos are winning, followed by cats, followed by Snicks, and lizard boys. They're kind of just descending order from there. Yeah, dogs make pretty good pets. I've had a lot of dogs in my day. I don't have a dog currently, though I would like to get one eventually when I find a bigger place to live. Right now, this apartment is way too tiny for a dog. It's the perfect size for a couple of cats, though, which is what I have. I have 2 kitty cats. And if you guys want to see my kitty cats, there they are, my 2 bibbies. We got Waffle and Momo. My 2 lovely kitties. Waffle's actually been in a couple of videos, even recently the Jay plushie video. Check it out if you guys haven't seen it just yet. I saw somebody asking for a Day of the Departed pictures. We could totally do Day of the Departed. That sounds good. Like Thor, but instead of 9 realms, it's 16. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it's like Thor with the 9 realms. Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, that's kind of how I consider the realms, like, intertwining with each other. That's kind of just what I think, but, you know. It's up to interpretation, I guess. I don't think we've had a confirmed answer. Can I think of my favorite Ninjago sets off the top of my head? Sure. Some of my favorites include the Ninjago movie Destiny's Bounty. That's one of my favorite LEGO sets of all time. I love the Ninjago City Gardens. I really like the Legacy Thunder Raider. Even recently, the Ninjago Core Lloyd's Legendary Dragon. That's an awesome dragon. Probably one of my favorite Ninjago dragons out there. I'd say some of those. Some of those sets are easily my favorite ones. I've been kind of debating as well. If you guys don't know, my favorite LEGO set of all time is the Ninjago movie Destiny's Bounty. I'm kind of considering how it stacks up to this LEGO Optimus Prime, which I just got. You guys can't see, but I'm holding it in my hand right now. I'm kind of, I don't know which one I like more, Optimus Prime or the Bounty, you know? I'm trying to come up with an idea as to which one I like more, which one I think is the better LEGO set overall. It's kind of hard to compare them, though. But then again, they are pretty much roughly the same piece count, same price, all that kind of good stuff. I don't know. Kind of just debating with myself which set is the best one. Couldn't tell you. Could not tell you. Surprised there weren't any bots in these streams. Yep, knock on wood. We don't see any bots soon. Bots, stay away. That would be lovely. Out of all of the spinners besides the OG, which one is my favorite? I think the Legacy spinners were a lot of fun, like the first Legacy spinners, unless you count the Airjitsu flyers, because the Airjitsu flyers, those are a lot of fun too. But in terms of like actual spinners, I'd say the Legacy spinners are probably the best ones, besides the originals, of course. Do I like dino nuggets or regular nuggets? Obviously the dinosaur ones. If you're not eating chicken nuggets in the shape of dinosaurs, what are you even doing with your life? Come on, man. Dinosaurs are bust. Speaking of dinosaurs, Jurassic World comes out this week. I'm considering seeing it on Thursday. If I do see it on Thursday, though, we're probably not going to have a stream that day because I'm pretty sure the screening runs beyond the stream time. But I have no idea if I'm going to go see it Thursday or if I'm going to wait and see it Saturday. Because my family is supposed to be visiting this week. Not sure if they will. But if they do visit this weekend on Saturday, we're probably going to go see Jurassic World. But, again, I don't know for sure when I'm seeing it just yet. Just keep that in mind, though. If you guys don't see a stream on Thursday, it's because I'm watching Jurassic World. I've heard some mixed things about the movie thus far. I've heard some good things, some bad things. Oh boy. As I take a sip of my beverage there. I'm waiting for the caffeine to kick in, man. I'm very tired today. Very tired. Did not sleep well last night at all. Pilot images? Yeah, sure. We can do the pilots for a little bit. Pilots sound good to me. Long before time had a name, Ninjago, yada yada yada, was created by someone with 4 golden weapons, except the golden weapons were also created in Ninjago. So maybe they created Ninjago and then they created themselves. Ooh, perhaps. Couldn't tell you. Most anticipated movie of 2023, yours is Mission Impossible. What's coming out in 2023? Isn't Rise of the Beasts coming out in 2023 for Transformers? Kind of looking forward to that one. Otherwise, what else do we have? Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania? Sure, why not? Probably Rise of the Beasts. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to come out this year, but it got delayed. Quite unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh yeah, Guardians 3 comes out 2023. Okay, I'd probably say that one then. Totally forgot that was coming out. I don't know why I thought of Ant-Man before I thought of Guardians. The heck is wrong with me? The Flash movie? Yeah, The Flash. I don't know if I'm going to go see The Flash. It's kind of a weird movie for me. I don't really care a whole lot about The Flash as a character. I didn't really like the other DC movies with Flash in it, like Batman vs. Superman, Joss Whedon, Justice League. I don't know. Kind of weird. Sonic 3. Is that coming out in 2023 or is it going to be 2024? Could not tell you. Yeah, Morbius 2 is coming out for sure. Yeah, Morbius 2 : Morb Harder. That's what Morbius 2 is going to be called. Oh, man. Not great. I don't like all these Morbius memes, man. Did you guys hear that they re-released Morbius over this past weekend as well? And then Morbius bombed again? It's like, oh, why is this movie bombing? People love it so much. No, people love to make fun of it. That's what people love about Morbius. No, I've never seen anybody unironically like that movie. No one's ever come up to me and been like, yeah, man, Morbius was such a good movie. Like, not even being ironic, I loved Morbius. Never seen anybody say that. Never seen anybody say that. Across the Spider-Verse comes out in 2023. Cool. Yeah, I'll probably check that out too. Lots of good movies coming out next year. Oh my goodness. I should probably look into what else is coming out. Mission Impossible, I'm not super big on, to be honest. I have all the Mission Impossible movies in the other room, but I have not watched them yet. I'll watch them at some point. At some point in my time, I will definitely check out Mission Impossible. Just not anytime soon. It's like how I feel about Top Gun. Eventually I'll watch it. You know, speaking of Tom Cruise. Top Gun Maverick just came out and did pretty good at the box office, I'd say. Aquaman 2. Yeah, I don't know about Aquaman 2. If Amber Heard isn't in it, I'll consider watching it. If she is in it, it's not gonna happen for me. Not gonna fly. Sorry, not sorry. We also have a $1.99 from Provincia, and the message reads, "Get morbed." Thank you. Thank you for the $1.99 epic Morbius donation there. I appreciate the contribution to the channel. Thank you very, very much. Morbius 2, more Morbin. Yeah, that's about it too. Thoughts on X-Men First Class? Easily one of the best X-Men movies, if not my favorite, aside from obvious ones like Logan and Deadpool, which still remain the best of the series in my opinion. But in terms of like the X-Men movies, like the big X-Men team-up movies, yeah, First Class is definitely my favorite one.
Would not want you to do this, brother.
There you go. Once again, thank you, Provincia, for the $1.99. I appreciate the contribution to the channel. We also have a $4.99 from Jose. Thank you very much, Jose, for the $4.99. At least for Crystallized Episode 3, Jay and Kai did the Kamehameha clash to each other, which I wanted to see. Yeah, that's awesome. A little bit of anime influence in there, I imagine, right? Even I'd say some Street Fighter. Maybe I'm just exaggerating a little bit, but I can totally see where that influence was coming from. I liked the Kai versus Jay clash when they clashed their elemental powers together. That was a lot of fun. Thank you, Jose, for the $4.99, though. I appreciate the donation. Thank you very much for contributing to the channel. Kamehameha. Have you guys ever seen that really gross movie, Dragon Ball Evolution? With, who's in it? What else has that guy been in? He was Tom Cruise's kid in War of the Worlds, the one that for some reason just wanted to run off and join the military. He's like, let me go, Dad. I want to be a part of the military. I have to see the aliens. And Tom Cruise is like, okay, sure. Run over the hill, my son. Enjoy. It's that guy, right? It's that kid. Not great, Dragon Ball Evolution. Not great, not at all. Deadpool 3 is coming too. In 2023? Nice. I mean, the sooner they can get that out, probably the better. But then again, maybe they shouldn't rush it out because I kind of want Deadpool 3 to be good. But I'm excited to see that one. Shazam 2. Yeah, the first Shazam I thought was pretty good. I liked the first Shazam.
Father would
There you
not
go.
want you to do this, brother.
Thank you, Jose, for the $4.99. I appreciate it. Don't want to talk about that movie. Yeah, that movie is like every Dragon Ball fan's like worst nightmare from what I've seen. And I don't blame you guys. It's not a great representation of the series. I understand. But yeah, like I was saying, Shazam 2, I liked the first Shazam. I'll check it out. Shazam 2 when it comes out. Looking forward to that. Ninjago news, a new soundtrack released today, Ninjago Getaway Van. Also, when someone told Tommy there's no way Harumi could have survived that building, he replied with, I agree. Interesting. Maybe she is zombified after all. Or maybe she was brought back to life in some way. I think that's how they're going to do it, you know, having Harumi get brought back to life by someone. Probably the Crystal King, whoever he or she may or may not be. Ahem, the Overlord. I don't know. I guess we're just going to have to wait and see. Am I going to review episodes 13 and 14 if it gets leaked on YouTube? If they get put up on the YouTube channel, I'll probably check it out. You know, obviously I want to review those episodes as soon as possible. I'll review them as soon as they are released in English. So whenever we get those, yeah, you guys can expect a review. Did a $50 super chat. When will it show up? It'll show up at some point, I imagine, right? Unless something went wrong with your bank or something. But I appreciate the donation, though, if that really did come on through. Not sure if it will, though. Yeah, sometimes with super chats, kind of messes up your bank a little bit. I've had that happen before when I've donated to streamers. Sometimes the bank freaks out because it's like, oh, is this a fraudulent charge? I know my bank is like, you know, super big on that. They send me a text every single month on the 1st. Season 5 pictures. Sure. Yeah, because that's when my Patreon stuff comes out, and every single time it's like, oh, did you actually pay for something on Patreon? Yes, I did. Yes, I'm contributing to YouTube channels that I like. Thank you very much for alerting me of this fraudulent charge. My bank. I'm not going to tell you guys what bank it is because it's my bank. It's not your bank. Get your own bank. Sillies. As I take a sip of my beverage there. That is gross. What is this? Diet Dr. Pepper? Ugh, nasty. Absolutely disgusting. Not a fan. In episode 1 of Crystallized, Zane and Pixel are working on the Ultra Combo mech. It's not the new Samurai mech. Interesting. I think the Ultra Combo mech has a good chance of appearing in this new season. We already know that some of the core sets will be appearing. I'm pretty sure the Dojo Temple is going to be showing up as well. It'd be awesome if the Ultra Combo mech could show up at some point in time. Honestly, when we first got that initial Ninjago Crystallized teaser trailer, I thought the Samurai mech was the Ultra Combo mech, and I kind of freaked out a little bit. I was like, oh my god, look, it's the Ultra Combo mech. Nope, Samurai mech. It's like, oh. Hopefully we see the Ultra Combo mech, though. That would be very nice. Maybe the Pixel bots can make it, right? Pixel bots, do your thing. Spending thousands of hours working on LEGO custom minifigures and cities to display the minifigures on it. Custom figures like Amphibia, Dream, YouTubers, Fortnite, Marvel, Minecraft, Ninjago. That's awesome. I really like how people make custom minifigures for things that they like. Things that will never be made as LEGO. I think that's awesome. Keep doing your thing. That's amazing. Keep it up. Keep on keeping on. Bank when Tanner spends a bunch on LEGO sets. Bank when Tanner spends $1 on YouTube. Yeah, that's basically how it goes too. The bank doesn't care if I get a $200 charge taken out to buy LEGO Optimus Prime, but they do care when I get charged $1.99 on Patreon. They're like, wait a minute, is this you? And it's like, yes, that's me. I told you last month it was me. What the heck? You don't need to keep on asking. Think of the pattern. Recognize the pattern. Should Chima and Nexo Knights both return? I mean, if LEGO wanted to bring those back, I imagine there would be a market for both Chima and Nexo Knights. I know both of those shows do have their fans. I'm not sure if they will bring those back, though, but there's always a chance. They brought back Bionicle, right? But then again, that's probably why they won't bring them back, because they brought back Bionicle, and Bionicle did not do very well, right? Bionicle came back, and Bionicle kind of bombed, which is disappointing. Can you imagine if Bionicle still continued after 2016? That'd be awesome. Poll idea. Sure, if you guys have another poll idea, we could totally do one. We still have enough time left in the stream, right? We could totally do another poll if you guys would like. Doubt they'd bring back Chima. Yeah, like I said, they could do it, but I'm not sure if they will. Again, they do have the technology. It's not like Chima and Nexo Knights are licensed products, so they can easily bring them back if they so desire. Not sure if they will, though. Not sure if they will. I'll charge you $199 on Patreon. Oh man, yeah. My Patreon right now is only used for my own personal benefit. I don't really have a Patreon set up for the channel right now. Haven't had a Patreon for a very long time for the channel. In terms of like donations, again, the stream donations help me out quite a bit. So I appreciate you guys donating through the stream. We don't really have a Patreon though. Where's Harvey Dent? It's a good question. Favorite final battle poll? Okay. We can do that. Favorite final battle poll. Which ones do you guys want to vote on, though? Like, which ones do you guys want to do? We have 4 options here. YouTube gives me 4 options for these polls. What 4 final battles do you think we should do in terms of, like, the best final battles? How much does YouTube take? A significant amount. I think it's like 60% of the donations go directly to YouTube. But hey, at least I still get stuff, right? At least there's still some stuff left over to put towards the channel, of course. So yeah, but YouTube does take a fair bit out of each donation. That is true. For those that don't know, that is what happens. The final battle. Okay, we can do Legacy. Whoops, I misspelled Legacy. Thank you TK3 for subscribing. Legacy of the Green Ninja. Seabound. Okay, we can do Seabound. Rebooted. All right, we can do Rebooted. Sounds good. Seabound, Rebooted, and Hunted. Okay. I think that's what we're going to go for. I think that's what we're going to do. Which season has the best final battle? All right. We have Seabound, Green Ninja, Rebooted, Hunted. Take a vote. Morbius versus the Ninja. Yeah, Morbius would sweep all the Ninja. Morbius would solo. Hashtag Morbius sweep. Hashtag am I cool yet? There you go. Yeah, the Morbius memes are fantastic. Keep them coming. It's Blitz. It's Blitz HD. Thank you very much for subscribing. Son of a Blitz. Thank you, Blitz HD. Good Lord. I cannot talk today. If you'll excuse me, my voice is not working. There's a malfunction. Oh boy. But thank you, Blitz. Sorry I called you Blitz. That wasn't my intention. In terms of who's winning the poll right now, Legacy of the Green Ninja. They're all good finales. True. They all are good. Each of them has their own highlights, but they also have their own problems, you know. Rebooted is in last place right now, behind Seabound and Hunted. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. Had to suffer so much at school today. Fell 7 times. Got 2 concussions. 1 hit in the head with a basketball. Fell backwards out of my chair, and after that I took a nap in class. Oh man. Sorry to hear that. Lots of stuff going down at school today. 2 concussions? My goodness. Hopefully you're okay. I don't think it's good to sleep after concussion though, eh? Aren't you supposed to stay awake? From what I remember from learning in school. Did I say a bad word? No, but it came close, right? I mean, Blitch, that's only 1 letter off from something else. Something that might get this stream demonetized. Hey, YouTube, I didn't actually say it. Don't yell at me, please. Thank you very much. Do I know why Jay's parents abandoned him? I don't think we have a solid answer, but obviously you could totally make your own predictions. Maybe Jay's parents just didn't want him. Maybe Jay's parents couldn't afford him. There's a couple of reasons as to why Jay may have been abandoned, but hey, at least he went to a good home, right? Ed and Edna. Scrap and junk. Get raised in a junkyard. Junkyard boy. Enjoy. Why don't I stream on Twitch? I don't stream on Twitch because I feel like streaming on YouTube is more applicable to what I do. I'm not a Twitch streamer by definition. I'm a YouTuber. That's where I make the majority of my income by doing YouTube. So I figured, hey, why not just stream on YouTube too? Keep it all under one roof. You know what I'm saying? Twitch would be a lot of fun, but I also don't play games. I kind of just like to sit and talk to the chat. So YouTube works well for that. YouTube kind of works well for all of my purposes. So I just stream on Twitch, or not stream on Twitch. I stream on YouTube. For that reason. But Twitch is okay, though. Wasn't Jay's father rich and famous? Yeah, so maybe it's the latter. Maybe they just didn't want him. Then again, I couldn't tell you. I hope we see that at some point. Yeah, YouTube would probably say, oh, close enough, demonetized. See, that's the problem with doing YouTube. You can't make super adult-oriented content, because then you get demonetized for that. But at the same time, you're not supposed to make content for children, because then you get put into the YouTube Kids category, and then you also get demonetized. You got to ride that thin line, that middle line of not being necessarily for kids, but also not being super offensive that you get demonetized. I think the good way to ride that middle line is to just talk about Ninjago, but talk about it in a very quote-unquote sophisticated and adult manner, That way you can kind of ride that line. I don't know. It's a big mess. Not super happy with YouTube's monetization system. Yeah, poor Jay. True. Yeah, Jay's had it rough in life. Out of all the ninja, people talk about Lloyd being, or Lloyd having a hard life, or Zane having a hard life. What about Jay? I don't see a lot of people talking about Jay's history and Jay's backstory. Probably because we don't know a lot about it. Ninjago has just kind of kept that up in the air. Not really sure what happened. Do I like the MCU or the DCEU? I think the MCU is better in terms of what it's been trying to set up. The DCEU was just way too focused on playing catch up. I mean, they launched Man of Steel. That was a good start, right? But then they jumped on into like a Civil War team up thing. It's like, come on, guys. You got to pace these things out. That's what made Marvel so successful in their shared universe. They didn't rush it. I think DC probably should reset. That'd be nice. Season 10 pictures. Sure. Sounds good. March of the Oni. Oni of the March. Why do I have a second channel? Originally, my second channel was kind of designed to just post random videos that I thought would be funny. A lot of them were not funny. A lot of them are very cringy to look back on now nowadays. But I still use it from time to time to upload a video every now and then, just something random. I don't know. My second channel was also designed initially because I got a copyright claim on a video that I made on the main channel back when I was first starting out, and I made the second channel because I was like, oh, if my first channel gets taken down, well, we have the second one, the second channel as a backup, and it still is kind of like a backup, you know. If anything ever happens to this main channel, you know, knock on wood, hopefully that doesn't happen because this is kind of my job. Please, YouTube, don't terminate me. Then I'll move over to the second channel, and I'll probably just have to start fresh, but you know, whatever works. Should bring back the second channel with shorts. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea, actually. Like just making shorts on the second channel, because shorts are successful, right? I mean, I hesitate to say they're successful. They certainly do get a lot of views because it's basically YouTube's version of TikTok, and TikTok is super popular for some reason. Couldn't tell you, but that's not a bad idea, making shorts to put on the second channel. I'll consider that. That is not a bad idea. What do I think of Kai x Cole hints in Ninjago? I think there's definitely some hints there for sure. Not sure if they're intentional or not. I can totally see why people would be supportive of the Kai and Cole ship, though. It's not my personal favorite ship ever, but hey, it's whatever, right? If there's hints, there's hints. I like how people are able to ship whatever they want. And that's another point, too. Let people ship who they want, all right? This ain't, there's no rule that says, oh, you can't ship this ship or that ship. People just ship whatever because that's just what we do here, right? It's fun. It's harmless. It's no big deal, is basically what I'm saying. You guys can ship whoever. Doesn't matter to me. YouTuber I watch that makes his content that isn't for kids gets his vid demonetized like 15-20 minutes after they upload. I remember that being a huge problem way back in the day. People would have to re-upload their videos like a whole bunch of times until they were finally monetizable, because every single time they would upload it there would be something else wrong with it, you know. And I don't like that about YouTube. I wish they would just tell it to us straight, like, hey, this is what's wrong with your video, this and this, fix that, you'll be monetized. But no, instead it's like, oh, you fix this, cool, guess what, you're still demonetized. Oh hey, look, it's the bots. I told you guys, right? Look at that. We just knocked on wood earlier and now the bots are back. Come on, guys, come on, bots, we don't want you here. Get out of here, we don't like ya. I'm walking here. We just talked about earlier in the stream. It's like, oh, cool. Isn't it awesome that there are no bots here? And guess who comes swinging in at the very last few minutes of the stream? Swinging through the door with their canes. It's like, nope, get out of here. We don't want you. We don't want you here. Ugh, as I take a sip of my water. Yeah, don't click on the bot links unless you want to get a virus on your device. That's a good way to get a virus for those that are wondering. Click on bot links or links that are like, hey, click on this link. You guys won a free iPhone. It's like, oh boy, I can't wait to win my free iPhone. And it's like, oh, guess what? You got scammed. Haha. Swift and quick. Opinion on shipping is that if it's legal, I don't care. That's a good way of thinking about it, right? At the end of the day, in terms of like Ninjago especially, these characters are all fictional, which is another thing that I want to point out too. Do not ship real life people. That does not go well for pretty much every situation. Shipping should only be applied to cartoons, books, movies, just fictional settings. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of people that can't really tell the difference between shipping in real life versus shipping in fiction and take it a little bit too far in real life. Yeah, no. Do not ship real life people. Do not try to apply shipping to real life. That will only set up disaster. And we don't want disaster, do we? No. Virus speedrun be like, here's how to get a virus in 5 seconds. Click on this link. There you go. Enjoy. Is my full name TannerFishies? Might as well be. That's pretty much what I'm known for, right? Ship people who won't cancel you. True. You're gonna get canceled for shipping. Oh boy. Why is Harumi evil again if she was just redeemed at the end of season 9? I will say, Harumi's redemption, if you will, I wouldn't call that the full redemption. It was certainly a good start, and it was certainly a step in the right direction. You know, saving a family from suffering a similar fate to herself. That's a good step towards redemption, but she still has a long way to go. Even if she would have survived that building collapsing, she probably would have been thrown in prison. I've always kind of been saying that. So Harumi's redemption, I think we'll see a lot more of that in Crystallized. I imagine all will be explained once the rest of the Ninjago Crystallized episodes come out, whenever that may be. Not really sure when that's happening. What do I think of the Green Flame ship? I'm not a huge fan of it, but I can see why people would ship it. To me, Kai and Lloyd are kind of more brothers, you know? I've always kind of felt that about those two. But at the same time, you know, I don't mind the Green Flame ship. I don't mind people that, you know, ship it. It's just not my thing. But if it's your thing, that's awesome. Keep it up. Keep on keeping on. Would I like a live-action Ninjago? Live-action Ninjago. Excuse me. Yeah, live-action Ninjago. I don't know how well that would go over. I think Ninjago as a live-action thing has potential, but I don't know how well that would go over with a lot of Ninjago fans. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure how well people would respond to a live-action Ninjago. Why don't we end off the which season has the best final battle poll? Who won? Was it season 2? Yeah, Legacy of the Green Ninja. Awesome. Followed by Hunted, followed by Seabound, followed by Rebooted. Interesting. I'd probably put Rebooted in second place, but just my opinion. I like the Rebooted final battle. We also have a donation from... there we go. We have a $1.99 from Lamar Davis. Is there a release date for more Crystallized? There is not right now. There is not a release date as of right now. There's a lot of rumors, a lot of speculation. Some people are saying June 13th, June 14th. I'll believe that when I see it. Other than that, I don't think we have an official release date just yet. But I will let you guys know once we do have an official release date. I will keep you guys updated as quickly as I can. But thank you, Lamar Davis, for the $1.99. I appreciate it. Is Lego Prime your child? I'd say so. He's a good boy. I have him in truck mode right now. I kind of like the truck mode a little bit more than the robot mode. I don't know if that's kind of weird. I will say, like I said, though, it's not perfect. There are some things about this that I definitely do want to modify once I do film my review. Like the Matrix is kind of ugly. Not a huge fan of how the Matrix looks. Some little odds and ends here and there I think could be fixed. But overall, really impressed. Really happy with it. What's my channel icon? That is Zane's original symbol from, let's see, from season 2 all the way to season 7. And then he reused it in Legacy. Hey, more bots. I love bots, except not really. Get out of here. We don't want you. Be gone. Then we're in. Oh boy, I can't wait. Saw you comment on Jang's review of Prime. Yeah, I loved his review. After I built the thing, I decided to watch his review. I didn't want to watch anybody else's review before I built it and formed my own opinion. I will say, though, his review was a lot of fun, and I really like the Lego Optimus Prime. Really good there. With only a couple of minutes left in the stream, though, you guys, why don't we turn things over to rapid-fire questions? Hey, anything that I can answer in just a quick couple of sentences, you know? That'd be a pretty good way to round out the stream. What should we end on? Season 14? By season 14, do you mean the island? Because that's what I have it labeled as on here, maybe? There you go. Let's just go with that. We'll do island for a little bit. Yeah, rapid-fire questions. Let's do that quick. Who would win in a fight, Pythor or a Sphera? I think they'd be pretty much evenly matched, but I have a feeling a Sphera might win. I don't know why. Maybe we'll see a Sphera best Pythor at some point during the season. That could be fun. Least favorite season, Day of the Departed, if you can count it. Otherwise, season 11. Probably my least favorite per se. Which Ninjago characters would fit well into the Evil Dead universe? You can only pick 3. Definitely some of the spooky villains, like Master Yang, you know, if they fix his character a little bit. Maybe Samakai. Samakai would be a lot of fun. Who's another spooky Ninjago villain? Moro, but I don't want to use like a whole bunch of ghosts, but I will say maybe Moro, maybe Samakai, maybe Master Yang. How about that? Yes, my real name is Tanner. That is my real first name. But Fishies is not my last name. My last name is actually Johnson. Yes, yeah, let's go with that. Johnson. That's my real last name for sure. Favorite Ninjago Crystallized set. Gotta go with the Crystal King from what I've seen right now, but my opinions might change when once I actually get those new sets. They have not come out in my country just yet, but once I get them, I will let you guys know which one I think is my favorite. Opinions on the Obi-Wan show. I have not seen the Obi-Wan show just yet. I have not seen it. I've heard some good things about it though, but I have not yet seen it. Did I see Kai and Skylar flirting when she and Dareth came to the prison? I did, and I kind of got a little bit excited there, because I'm a big fan of the Kai and Skylar ship as well. So I was like, oh, look at that, they're interacting, that's so much fun. I also love when Lloyd's like, oh, I called Skylar, and Kai's like, wait, you had her number? It's like, what, Kai, you didn't have her number? Out of all the ninja, I think you'd get it first. What the heck? Lloyd X Skylar confirmed. Do I like Zippy the Dragon? I do like Zippy the Dragon. Zippy is a fantastic character. Do I think we will ever get another Ninjago movie, but not related to the 2017 movie? Like a reboot, kind of. If they wanted to, I don't see why not, right? Then again, the first Ninjago movie did not do well, like critically in theaters, or critically and, financially in theaters. So I'm not sure if they would make another Ninjago movie, but something like March of the Oni, I could see them doing another one of that, like another Ninjago movie in that style. Like, sure, why not? Sounds good to me. What do I think happened to Garmadon after Season 10? Ooh, luckily we don't have to think anymore, because that answer has been confirmed. Check out the Garmadon comic series. It takes place after Season 10, and it follows Garmadon's character after March of the Oni. I'd recommend reading it. It is canon. Pretty cool stuff. He kind of just became a nomad, kind of fights bears now. That's kind of his thing. Really good stuff. I'd recommend reading it. Do I like Marvel? Yeah, Marvel's cool. I like Marvel. I also like DC too, just not a big fan of the DC movies. And I don't really read the comics either, so take that as you will. Garmadon has a comic since when? Came out when? In April? They've been doing like a new issue every month. Almost every month. Yeah, check it out. We already have 2 issues. Garmadon, solo comic series. Feel free to check it out. Would totally recommend. Are the new ninja annoying? I don't actually find them that annoying. I don't find the new ninja that annoying, personally. It's not like Fugitive or Dareth, where I just can't stand them, The new ninja, they don't really need to be there, but I can see why they would be, and I don't find them really annoying, so. All good. All good. The new ninja are okay in my book. The Starburst ninja, as I call them. Imagine if Crystallized ended with episode 12 and we have to wait another year for the part 2 season. Oh my gosh. People would not be happy about that, man. If Crystallized ended with episode 12, people would not be happy. It's like, hey, look at this, Harumi's back. Guess what? You gotta wait another year before you can see it. No, people would be very upset. Very, very angry. Are the new episodes coming out on Netflix? For a lot of people, they already are on Netflix, at least the first 12. I imagine once we get more episodes of Crystallized, we'll probably see them on Netflix, but not sure when that will be. Otherwise, yeah, episode 1 through 12, already on Netflix. Feel free to check it out. Oh, hello, Momo. My kitty cat Momo has joined the stream. Hello, Momo, I see you. Yeah, aren't you just a little baby? Little babies. I loves yous. Favorite Sky Pirate from Season 6? Doubloon is pretty cool. I like Doubloon. Also, Flintlock. Can't go wrong with Flintlock. He's also a pretty cool character. And also Nauticon, You know Nauticon, right? That genie guy. He's pretty awesome. I also like Clancy. All the Sky Pirates are kind of cool. Why did Ronan suddenly turn evil in Season 14 to 16? That is a good question. Could not tell you why. Ronan's character is very inconsistent. And I'm not a big fan of how inconsistent Ronan is. Not great. Do I think Cole is part Oni? No, but I can see where people are coming from in saying that. I did a couple of videos on that way back when March of the Oni was coming out. I don't think he's part Oni, but hey, he survived that Oni cloud somehow. Guess we'll just have to wait and see if that gets revealed at some point, right? Nauticon is coming back. He's the Crystal King. That'd be weird. I'm not really sure how I'd feel about that. All signs are pointing to the Overlord, and if that happens, I'd be okay with that. Not sure how I feel about how I would feel about that being Nauticon, though. I more prefer it to be the Overlord. Let's answer one more question before we wrap things up here today. Let's get one more question in the chat before we conclude today's live stream, and then we will call it quits from there. Let's get a question in the chat that I've never answered before. Let's try to do that. Like a brand new question that I've never talked about, that I've never ever answered. Oh, hi Momo. Momo just jumped up on my lap, and now she's on the desk. How you doing, Momo? Who's a da baby? Hello, babies. No, that's my Optimus Prime. You want Lego Optimus Prime? You get your own, bro. All right, let's get one more question in the chat. Let's see. Stop messing around with the cat. Let's see. How would I react if Crystallized ended in complete heartbreak? Okay. How would I react if Ninjago Crystallized ended with heartbreak? Like, the most heartbreaking thing that could happen in Crystallized would be what? All of the ninja die, Ninjago just gets destroyed. If that were to happen, if it just ends with complete heartbreak, I'd say that would be pretty brave of Ninjago to do. A lot of people are expecting a happy ending, and I think that's what we'll eventually get. But for a second, if Ninjago ended with complete heartbreak and just depression and despair, I'd be okay with that. I think that would be a pretty interesting way to end off that season. And as I've said, that would be very brave on Lego's end. Yeah, everybody dies. Imagine that. Like an Infinity War ending. The ninja lose and everybody dies. What an ending that would be. Until then, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. That'll pretty much wrap it up from my thoughts here today. Let's go over our streaming schedule really quick before we wrap things up here today. As Momo wags her tail and hits the microphone. What the heck, Momo? Thank you all so much for tuning in. We stream Monday through Friday, 7 to 8 Central Time. And as always, I will let you guys know if I cannot stream via daily updates on my community tab. Feel free to check that out every now and then. If you don't see me here, check the community tab. That's where I'm probably at. Until then, guys, thank you all so much for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed today's live stream. We're going to be back same time tomorrow for another stream, same time, same place. Let's get some hugs in the chat. Sounds good to me. There's a beep. What the heck? What was that beep? What's going on? Beeping and beeping. There you go. There's some hugs. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's stream. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Tomorrow, same time, same place. Feel free to come on back. You guys are always welcome here. Thank you all so much for being a fantastic audience in today's stream, and I hope you guys have a good one, all right? I'll see you guys later. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk to you guys again soon, all right? Peace.